So are you ready to join me for a ride on the Branson coaster? Well, today I'm at the Branson coaster, getting ready to take the other alpine coaster right here in Branson. This one just opened up a few months ago, and so that means Branson now has 2 alpine coasters. This one runs $16 for your first ride, $8 for the re-ride. They've got all sorts of track down here. There's actually 2 lift hills on it, but you don't even start on a lift hill. You start off dropping out of the station nice and slow and then adding on a second lift hill on the way. And then after that, you hit a lift hill part way through, and then you have a lift hill that brings you back up to where you started. So a little different than a lot of the alpine coasters. It's easy enough to find though, because if I turn just a little bit, you can see the station, and that right there is Highway 76. Right here on the strip in Branson, easy location to find. So we're going to go take a couple rides and see what I think. So as you pull up to the Branson coaster, this is the big sign that'll greet you on the road. You can see the ticket booth off to the left there, and if you look over to the right, you'll see their thrill shop. That's where you get to do all the souvenir shopping. So let's step up, take a little bit closer look. When you first get here, of course, the very first place you're going to head over to is the tickets. That's where you're going to pay for your ride. Gee, that's a big surprise, isn't it? You can see a little bit of a line here as they pulled up, and after you get your tickets, then you walk into the station, walk right through the turnstiles. You can see the cars all lined up there ready for you to go. I don't know. I'm excited about it. Check out the safety rules. Of course, these are going to tell you to make sure that you keep your seatbelt on, don't follow too close, use a little bit of common sense. You know, don't try to throw your passenger out if you've got one. This is a good look at the sleds, too. You see those levers on the side? That's actually what you're going to be pushing down to make you go. It's got regular seat belts. If you're in the back seat, it's a shoulder harness. If you're a kid in the front, then it's a lap belt. And that's going to keep you in. So as you walk up into the station, you'll just simply hop up, sit down, and get ready to go. First thing you do is you pull out of the station. You're going to head out into this helix. Now, you can see it's a little bit level. It doesn't look like it's a real fast drop out of the station. And it's not. It's a nice, easy way for you to kind of glide out and get a feel for it, as you can see this young guy doing here. But as you get around the turn, it will start to definitely speed up, and you're going to be able to start cooking along pretty good here. Here's another look at the turn out of the station and out onto the hill. Now, the neat thing with these is you can use those levers to adjust your speed. If you're like me and you want to go flat out, you just push those levers out as far as they'll go, and you're going to go as fast as it's going to let you. But if you are a little more nervous about scooting around those hills, well, then you can see like this young guy here, you can hold on to those levers pretty good, and you're not going to go real fast. Come on, buddy. Go. Go. Now, of course, me, I hate getting stuck behind people this slow because I want to go. But if you're a little one, hey, it's not going to overwhelm you. You can control the speed and go as fast as you like out there in the woods. Now, after you get about halfway through, a little bit more, you're going to come across the first lift hill. You'll slow down, and it's just going to pick up your cart and bring you back up the hill again to get you ready for the second round of action on it. You see this one coming up here? You come around the hill. At that point, you get to release your brakes again. Off you go, zipping along through the trees. Here's somebody else heading on down. Both sides of the hill, you can get some pretty good speed up. You come flying through those trees. You get a couple little nice little airtime bunny hills in there. But again, the nice thing is you can go as fast as you want. Here's another one just kind of crawling along. So it's very friendly for those who are a little bit nervous about things like this. You see her kind of scooting around the hill. Here's what's funny. You can see her kind of coming around this curve nice and slow and taking it easy, enjoying the view. And then coming up right behind her here comes the grandkids. Guess who caught her at the bottom of the hill? So this is a look at the second lift hill. This actually is the end of the ride. It brings you all the way back up the hill and into the station. You see a couple there that just finished up the ride. But the neat thing is you can look out and you can see most of the course here out into the woods. Lots of trees. Even though it's right off the strip in Branson, it's just a really pretty area to be kind of cruising along and enjoy the sights. Now, the funny thing is, if you look careful through the trees there's actually a couple old houses there. They've turned them into maintenance facilities, but somebody actually used to live here. And there's a dad and his daughter, again, enjoying the ride. Just a beautiful view out there. So, wonderful place to ride. This is a last look at the end of the lift hill, looking up into that turn into the station. Once you turn in, it'll bring you to a nice, gentle, slow stop, and then you'll be able to hop out and head into the shop. Of course, you can see the lift going all the way back down the hill. It's a pretty good-sized hill, and hey, here comes somebody enjoying the end of their ride. One last look at that turn into the station. Now, of course, once you get off, well, then you're going to kind of walk over past this sign just a little bit. You can see kind of someone's coming up, and you're going to head into that little shop. Yep, that's the Souvenir Shop. And yes, they've got a great selection of stuff. Shirts, hats, all sorts of other things in here as well. A really nice selection of items that you can buy to take home with you as a souvenir. You see the track right there? There's another look at the shirts and cups and all sorts of stuff. And of course, you gotta buy your souvenir photo. This is the counter where you're gonna pay for that. The screens are actually right up behind him. And I'm trying deliberately not to show you the pictures because I don't want to infringe their copyright, but you can see the prices for the pictures there. They can either print them off on the spot or they can give it to you as a digital photo. And that's all in the thrill shop. So here's one last look at the Branson coaster. Just a really nice place, easy parking right in front of it, and a great little ride for you to be able to take. So that is the Branson coaster. You can see more of it behind me there, and some people will occasionally be zipping by. Fun little ride. The two lift hills do kind of split it up a little bit. It is a little shorter than the other alpine coaster in town, or at least it feels like it. A lot of fun, extremely smooth. Very impressed by that. It does have some extra safety features that not everybody may realize is in there. But I had a lot of fun with it. You can actually see my on-ride photo, because of course they've got to have the on-ride photos there. So let's take a look at that. It's set up with 2 seats, so if you've got a little one with you, you can put the little one in front and the older adult in back and ride together. You limit your own speed. So if you're a little nervous about going fast, you can definitely slow yourself down. But me, I was flat out the whole time. You're not going to come off the tracks, but a lot of fun to be able to do that. Of course, you know me, I'm a speed demon. I love going fast, and so you can do that pretty well on here. Of course, I would have liked to go faster, but then I'm a little bit of a nut. Really enjoyed the ride. The prices are very good. The re-ride prices are even better. So very pleased. So come check out the Branson coaster. It's actually where the old water chute used to be here in Branson. So if you're a Branson regular, you probably know where it actually is. This has replaced it. The chute isn't here anymore. But now you've essentially got 2 chutes, and they're a whole lot longer. So a whole lot of fun. So be sure to come check out the Branson coaster. You can see all of it behind me. So thank you once again for joining me on this little stop here at the Branson coaster. Hope you had a fun time checking it out. Of course, I didn't do on-ride video because that is against the rules. It is a safety issue, which is why you don't see me doing it. But if you want on-ride footage, well, hey, come here to the park. Or check out their Facebook page. They should have some posted there for you. Thank you again for joining me for my visit here. I want to thank you for watching the video. Thank you again to my patrons, because without my patrons, stops like this wouldn't be possible. Hope you enjoyed this little visit. And hey, if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, share the video, get the word out there. Love to have more people watching my videos, and you're the key to that. Thank you so much. So are you ready to, let's see. See if I can get this positioned. There we go. This is the second lift hill coming back up into the step.